Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm going to be showing you how to carry on Tristana jungle. She has one of the highest carry potentials out of any champion in the game on any role. Her biggest weakness is having to play against other ranged junglers like Graves. He simply does more damage and is more consistent. However, Tristana shines more in the ganking factor with her huge jump, which is also a slow. But in terms of soloing enemy junglers, particularly early game, if they're a tough champion who can reach her, it's a very, very bad idea for her to try it, because her base stats just aren't quite there. For our runes, we have Hellblade, Sudden, Eyeball, Treasure Hunter with Alacrity, Coup de Grace, Attack Speed 80, and Armor. You can go for Relentless Hunter. It helps to smooth out her 325 base movement speed. Very, very low. It's the lowest it really gets in League. But Treasure Hunter is really good as well. You can go for Ghost, Flash, Ignite, Exhaust. They're all pretty decent. We're going to solo start on Wraps, then do Red Krugs, look for a gank. If there's no gank, we'll just reset. You can't really even hit the big Raptor with every auto level 1, so don't stress yourself out when you put your bomb on its head. Just don't auto the small ones, it's a waste. Oops, accidentally did it. It's very easy to accidentally auto them. Alright, put our EQ on this guy and we'll kite it out. We do want to end up smiting the red buff. That way we can get the red buff auto sooner and take Krugs sooner. We cut him out this way. We'll put our E on him here in a second. Actually, we won't. We just smite him. That was a misstep on my part. We get him with the EQ. Kite the big one around the medium one. You want to let the medium one hit you and position in a way to where it's constantly blocking the big one. The small one, or the medium one, moves faster. So as long as you space, you'll end up being able to block him around it. So we finish around 231-ish, leashless, high HP, essentially full HP. York should have TP, and I don't believe this is warded, so we'll just wait for the gank, wait for our laner to get here. She accidentally took smite. It's really easy to make that mistake right now with the current system. It's basically like a bug. She's level 2. York just has longsword with corruption, so we'll see. Got him with everything. We jump on him again. We do have red buff autos hitting this guy. That really sucks for him because he just got back to lane. I'm trying not to steal any of these. Alright, cool. Got the wave pushed. We can look to gank mid now. Really easy ganks. You just W in. You can E in midair. Use your Q. Blow him up. I mean, Shen might come over. Here's the thing. Gragas has more health than me right now, so this is a tough fight. I can W flash. He's dead. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We'll go ahead, go for opposite scuttle here. We're low. They don't have mid laner. Gragas is, yeah, he's still kind of hovering that area. He had too much health. That's the thing about Trist. She scales really well per level and scales really well with items. So if you find yourself in a situation where the enemy jungler is trying to post up and fight you before you've even gotten items, you kind of need to avoid it. So I didn't bother fighting Gragas even though he's not the best soloist. If he has more health, like, why would I fight that? My Q's up here in a second. We go in. W towards this guy. Get ward in the bush. Could W on her. We wouldn't really be able to kill her from this angle. She has too much health and I don't have my E. You might say, well, why not just focus Senna there and kill Kench? As a jungler, we're already down 450 gold from the start of the game because our jungle item's doing piss nothing. So she has D-Blade. She's up 100 health, 1080 plus lifesteal. She's tougher than it looks when I don't have an item. Very first item rush, you have a lot of options. I think Kraken, it's hard to go wrong with. I really like how Eclipse feels right now, though. So I don't actually mind building Eclipse. I think Eclipse is low-key overpowered. While it still gives 70 AD, 15 ability haste, they could remove the passive altogether and I'll still keep building it. Because 70 AD for 2800 gold, man, that's a lot. Ability haste doesn't hurt either. You don't normally use your W for farming on Trist. I'm not that scared of the enemy jungler. He hasn't backed it, so even if he does come over here, we should be fine. Could potentially go mid. Yeah, Belvet's crapping on York now. When York TP'd back to lane and we killed him pretty much right when he came back, He really still hasn't recovered from that. Gragas needs to reset. He's sitting on a lot of unspent gold. We'll go for Shen. He's crapping on Ahri. He's full health advantage. This isn't even a kill unless he taunts in on her. I have a feeling this is warded. Because she's very low and he's not really going in on this. Yeah, this is warded, isn't it? Maybe not. Shen's not even 6. Ahri can't do anything here as part of it. We need to just let this situation go and continue to farm it up. Try not to hit the small ones until you know it'll die from your auto. Wow, it's still regenning. Huge delay factor even, because the way the monsters reset is if at least one of you has to be within sight of its patience circle. If both of you are on the outside of it, then that's when it starts to reset. And there it is. Nice. She wants these. I don't think this gives her Rift Coral. Oh, it does? Alright. Rift Bugs are kind of big for her then, because these don't take that long to kill. She gets a single one and she gets maxed out Rift Coral. I'll have to play some Belveth. That's insane. Don't know what Riot was thinking on that one. She should be able to dash straight through Yorick walls with that on. Could go for red buff. Yorick seems very, very scared. Low CS. He's not going to step up for this. So we'll play red buff maybe into mid. Shen is pretty low. Tristana R has very high base damage and it's magic damage. Yeah, 300 base damage. Good grief. That's about a third of my health. Very, very high. I don't have my E. There's also a good chance this is warded now since he walked towards it a second ago. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling it was warded. I had a feeling. The way he was kind of moving, inching closer to turret through his autos. I could have used R on him. It wouldn't have killed him is the thing. I didn't want to waste it. Looks like R is able to kill him there anyways. His auto block is really, really annoying for our Hellblades. Alright, I'll just keep farming it up. Oh, she's staying. Alright. She's really greedy. Yeah, she keeps going back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where the heck did she go, bro? Oh. She must have broken vision behind turrets. It's the only thing I can think of because I didn't see her at all. Was I on a ward? Had to be, right? Very strange. Shen's all magic resist. I'll have decent damage against him, particularly with red buff on. Get my health back. I like how Scuttle dashes for the fruit. It's hilarious. Kind of don't want to use my EQ on it because we're about to gank. Yeah, back off, buddy. Alright, friend. And auto R auto. That's bad. I think he flashed there. I don't think that was just a dash. Well played to him, I guess. I could have gone over this wall. I thought I could cut it out with red buff, use my flash, and me and Ahri would bang him out. Not how it went down is what it is. Finally got Eclipse. Gonna make us quite a bit tankier. We'll run it for Senna here. She's not a full item. She doesn't have boots either. Allow support is such a weird pick. I don't know about that one. Only time will tell, I suppose. The moment they see Ziggs, they're gonna back off because they know he can clear the waves pretty much instantly. I gotta get there before him. I assume Kench Swallow's on cooldown. Oh, he just burnt Dash too. Okay, cool. So she did still have pretty much everything out of them. Kench still having R makes that hard because he spits them out like you saw. She's got pretty much a full HP shield. Pretty much a full HP shield. All played to them, I suppose. My plan was to kill Senna and then get jump resets and jump out. Didn't turn out that way. Next up on the list, since they have such a meaty front line, I wouldn't mind getting Bork. Bork did get nerfed. It no longer gives a speed up. Everything else is the same. Lots of thick boys. Kent, Shen. And Gragas and York might even get thick, potentially. Suppose we could go Lord Doms. Lord Doms is always good. Oh, we're doing Dragon. I didn't even realize. I'll go ahead and smite this. It's tough, man. Killing Senna with a Kench, it's tough. His Swallow's too good. Oh, yeah, he actually landed that. Hey, Shen. As he blocks every single one of my autos. We'll just jump in, arm in midair. Oh my. Clip shield wasn't enough to save me. Storm Surge went off and killed me. It wasn't enough. Not enough power. There's not a real marksman item that tickles my pickles. First item rush. They're all pretty expensive. All a little on the pricey side. She should be able to clutch it out here. Nice. Very nice. Could go for Senna. Do that after I get my red buff. Looks like it's going back for her. Maybe I can handle York. It's a big maybe. He's got plated. I don't have plated. It's a big advantage for him. Ooh, we get the jump. Nice. Goodbye, York. That last auto was so important that it connected. He wasn't able to get away fast enough. That's what led us to get back in on him there. Let me see something real quick. It doesn't say that the shield's weaker for ranged champions. It just says the max health damage is weaker. $160. Alright, yeah, the shield's definitely weaker for ranged champs. His is 160, mine is only 99. Nice shield, dude. I'll jump out. Easy peasy. Gragas couldn't stop me, that's hilarious. That almost killed me. Gotta get out of here. See what Lowy can do, baby. She turned that hard. It was a huge turn. Recurve bow. I guess we'll just go for a Kraken. Eclipse is still a great option. Having the shield's nice even on range champ. Mine's at 103 right now. York's 2 levels up. His is 196. So it's almost, it's like 80% stronger for melee champs on the shield. Nothing much going on the map. I think we have the scaling too. We outrange them, and Allow is a great counter to thick melee champions with her AoE tentacle damage. At some point I'll end up with Lord Doms and possibly a Bork. That after my Kraken. Kraken's huge here. Looks like you got red buff. Someone TPing down here. It's gonna be York. Threw his thing so freaking early, man. Alright, here we go. Auto R auto. And then we're dead. Yeah, turret OP, dude. I need a Belveth to tank more than one turret shot. She needed to stick in it for a little bit longer. Is what it is. Gragas goes in. Belveth's pretty freaking tanky though with Hullbreaker. They might have ended up over nerfing Storm Surge. I saw that the gold cost went up, I think, by 100. Yeah, I think the gold cost went up 100 and it lost 5 or 8 magic penetration. They probably nerfed the Squall as well, to be honest. Because I've been playing against it and it hasn't felt that strong. And I used it a couple of games recently and it didn't feel that strong either. And I suppose it's a balanced item now. It's where they want it to be. It does have a huge issue though. As a first item rush, it doesn't make a lot of sense since it doesn't give ability haste. Your first kind of 15-20 ability haste are the most important because that has the closest 1-to-1 conversion to cooldown reduction. By not having that, by going Sorks and Storm Surge, it's a huge trade-off to make. So with Storm Surge being just decent now, I don't know. I think that's a hard call to make. Goodbye, Gragas. Trying to steal the dragon from me. What a goose. Green jungle item's pretty freaking good. This guy's in trouble. Got him. Easy peasy. Stay and push the wave. And then we'll go for Krugs. Kraken does feel really good. It's one of the better versions of Bork that you can get. Or an item similar to Bork because it's a shred item. But it's not nerfed on ranged champions like Bork is. And it stacks, kind of the damage increases and stacks up. I don't want to take turret shots. Boop. Alright, we got the turret push, got some minions. Let's go back to farming, get our green jungle item back up. Killing any monster gives you your green jungle item back. You don't have to wait for it. Even if you kill just a small raptor, it's a full recharge. Hey, Senna. Got her with my smite. Auto R auto. Didn't get a chance. Got him with the auto R. Auto, down he goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Yeah, he's gonna play right into his turret here, I can tell. Yeah, Kraken, dude, I'm pretty strong. All of a sudden, I flipped the switch here. My Eclipse Kraken is mowing. Like, the whole game feels completely different now. Everyone's dying instantly. That was a really weird power spike. Haven't felt that before, but I normally don't build Eclipse into Kraken. Need to finish this guy off. Dang, I couldn't do it. I ran out of attack speed. If I could have gotten the kill, jump back out and we're good to go. Next item. So freaking situational, dude. I mean, Phantom Dancer is a lot of attack speed. You can get up to 65% attack speed total with 17% movement speed total at a pretty good price. I think I would just go Immortal Shield Bow and then push Phantom. Immortal Shield Bow for survivability with Green Jungle Item survivability with Eclipse Shield survivability. There's a lot of tankiness that we are able to utilize right now. I'm happy with this build. If we were dual with someone like a Lulu or a Yumi, then sure, I wouldn't have to push into these expensive lifesteal items. But I'm not. I'm just a Tristana here on my own, to where when Gragas hits me with a big ability, I don't want to die from it. I want to be able to stay alive for a little bit longer and kill people. Staying alive on reset champions is essential. Oh, you're dead. Goodbye. I guess we should take Baron here realistically. We're already right here. They're missing 3 inhibs. We could walk this in. I'd say round 2 items is when you'll see something like a Trist, like turbo outperform like a Kindred or even a Graves, assuming she's equally as fed as them. We have much more sticking power and much more all-in potential than Graves or Kindred have for actually getting a raw kill. Nice. Alright, we get the jump. Kite this guy out. Get the jump. Auto R auto. Get the jump. The EQ. And that is a game. Whew. What a game. Alright, let's take a look at damage dealt, damage taken, and runes. Looking at damage dealt against enemy champions, we did have the most in the game. Let's go. Most of it picked up towards the end there. Damage taken, pretty much the same as everybody else. Self-mitigated. Reasonable amount, mostly through Eclipse Shield and Green Jungle item, I'd imagine. And for runes, high value. All in all, Tristana jungle feels pretty good. You don't have to go Eclipse. You don't have to go Kraken. She has plenty of viable items. I think this is a really good way to play her, though. It's a good mix of survivability, shred, and burst. And at a good cost, too. Eclipse is affordable to rush first item. Get a pretty good amount of base stats. If you guys enjoyed this Tristana jungle video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out immensely. My name is King Sticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.